Yes, we have already derived what formula of cos x plus y, cos x minus y. Then also we have derived the sin x plus y, sin of x minus y. Then we have derived the cos pi by 2 minus x, pi by 2 value of cos pi by 2 minus x, sin pi by 2 minus x. Then pi by 2 plus x also we have derived. Then we have also written the pi minus x, sin of pi minus x, right? And pi plus x, 2 pi minus x also. But now we get the direct, so you have to remember at pi by 2, that is vertical line, right? And pi, multiple of pi is an integer and multiple of pi by 2 is odd integer. In general we write sine of, in general, sine of 2n plus 1 pi by 2 plus or minus x is equal to, see the multiple of pi by 2 is odd integer, then this will be plus or minus cos x, right? And cos of 2n plus 1 pi by 2 plus or minus x, so this will be plus or minus sin x. Similarly, we write here sin. Here we get only even number. Multiple of pi is even integer, and this side we get odd integer, right? So we write here first sin of 2n plus 1 pi plus or minus x will be plus or minus sin x, and cos 2n plus 1 pi plus or minus x is also plus or minus cos x. From here, from point is, actually this point are on the unit circle, capital A, B, C, C, and this is D, right? This point is D. So similarly, from point A, the sine 2n pi plus or minus x, even number, multiple of pi is even integer. Then also you get plus or minus sin x cos 2n pi plus or minus x is equal to plus or minus cos x. This is even and odd. Or we write this will be written as only sin n pi plus or minus x is sin x, right? And cos of n pi plus or minus x is equal to cos x and belongs to z everywhere. Here also we get and belongs to z. This fourth formula is also written. This is depend on plus or minus here. The plus or minus sign is always depend on the quadrant of this angle of the given trigonometric function, right? See here, to check the quadrant, come to the figure here. We move from point A in clockwise direction and anti-clockwise direction. The first x is equal to 0. At B you get x is equal to pi by 2. Quadrantal angle we have seen x pi by 2. Then at C you get x is equal to pi, and at D x is equal to 3 pi by 2. Now we move in a quadrant from the quadrantal angle, right? From B, that is at pi by 2, we move in a first quadrant where x is equal to acute angle. So what is it? Pi by 2 minus xy. We move in a clockwise direction, right? From point B, that is from pi by 2, we move in an anti-clockwise direction. So we get in second quadrant. We move in a second quadrant, that is pi by 2 plus x. Similarly here, from point C, that is from at x equal to pi, we move in a clockwise direction. So clockwise direction is negative, you get pi minus x. And from this point, we move in a third quadrant, that is in an anti-clockwise direction, you get in third quadrant, that is pi plus x. Similarly, we move from point D, that is at x equal to 3 pi by 2, move in a clockwise direction, you get 3 pi by 2 minus x is the negative sign. Clockwise direction is negative. We move in a fourth quadrant, that is in anti-clockwise direction, From 3 pi by 2 you get 3 pi by 2 plus x. Now again we come to a, that is one complete revolution is here, right? One complete rotation is over here, and we get x is equal to 2 pi after one complete rotation, right? So in first rotation, in clockwise direction from what 2 pi from a point A we get 2 pi minus x. This is a clockwise direction. Now again we move to in a second round, that is in anti-clockwise direction we get again first quadrant, that is 2 pi plus x, right? That is pi by 2 minus x. See the we get the sixth formula here, sin pi by 2 minus x is equal to what? Cos x. Is alright. At pi by 2 function will be changed, sin to cos. Cos pi by 2 minus x will be what? Sin x. Then tan pi by 2 minus x, it will be cot x. Tan will be changed to cot. Cot pi by 2 minus x will be what? Tan x. Cot will be changed to tan. Then sec pi by 2 minus x, we get sec, so it is cosec x. Sec will be changed to cosec, and cosec will be changed to what? Pi by 2, this will be sec x. Now see, the sign will be at pi by 2, I have told already that at pi by 2 function will be changed, sin to cos, cos to sin, tan to cot, cot to tan, sec to cosec, and cosec to sec in every function at pi by 2, right? And see the multiple of pi by 2 is always odd integer, not even, right? So see pi by 2 minus x, all these terms are positive. Why positive? The pi by 2 minus x, which quadrant? Angle of quadrant of angle pi by 2 minus x, that is must be in first quadrant. In first quadrant all positive, so you get all numbers are here positive, right? Now suppose pi by 2 plus x, we can consider convert into plus, right? So at pi by 2 function will be changed, the same change will be here, but sign will be different. Now you have to check the quadrant of pi by 2 plus x. So what is it? The pi by 2 plus x must be in which quadrant? Second quadrant. In second quadrant, s is positive and its reciprocal is positive, means sine is positive and cosec is positive, reciprocal of sine. The sine is positive, these two are positive. Sine pi by 2 plus x will be plus cos x, and its reciprocal is cosec. Pi by 2 plus x is sec x. The remaining all are negative. So this will be minus sine, minus cos, minus tan, minus cosec x. Now similarly find the formula for pi minus x and pi plus x. Consider sine of pi minus x, cos of pi minus x, tangent of pi minus x, cot of pi minus x, then sec pi minus x, and cosec pi minus x, right? So see here, I already told that at pi, the function remains same, right? The function remains same. So we write here sin x, cos x, function is not changed here. Remember this, tan x, cot x, then sec x and cosec x. Now you have to put the sign of this function, right? Pi minus x, you have to find the quadrant. Quadrant here, pi minus x means second quadrant. In second quadrant, sign is positive and its reciprocal is positive. So we get only these two functions, sine is positive and cosec is reciprocal, cosec is positive, remaining all four are negative, right? Remember this, at pi, function not change. Now for pi plus x, we write here, we put the plus sign at pi plus x. See here, so again we have to cancel this sign. right? For angle pi plus x. Now at pi function remains same. Now you have to check the angle pi plus x. Pi plus x lies in which quadrant? So see here, from figure you get pi plus x is here, that is in third quadrant. In third quadrant which function is positive? Tangent. Its reciprocal is what? Cot. So only tan and cot are positive. So tan pi plus x is equal to, you get plus tan x, and cot pi plus x is equal to cot x. Remaining all are negative. Sin pi plus x will be minus sin x minus cos x. Here minus sec pi plus x is minus, and this is minus cosec x, right? In this way, you can derive the formula for the 3 pi by 2 minus x, 3 pi by 2 plus x, 2 pi minus x, 2 pi plus x, etc. You can derive all this formula in this way. Remember, at pi by 2, function will be changed, right? The change will be what? Sin to cos, cos to sin, tan to cot, cot to tan, sec to cosec, and cosec to sec. And at pi, the function remains same. But sign will be changed. Sign is always depend on the quadrant of the given angle. Remember this. Okay, we have derived the formula of sin x plus or minus y. We have derived this formula, sin of x plus or minus y. Then we have also derived this x plus or minus y. Now we derive the formula of tangent of x plus y. Right, tangent of x plus y. Next formula. So we derive the formula of tan x plus y, then plus or minus y, then also we derive the cot of x plus or minus y. Right, the first tangent, number 1, tangent of x plus y. So we write this equal to sin of x plus y upon cos of x plus y. So here condition is required, then function is defined, then denominator is what? Cos x plus y, and suppose cos x plus y is 0 is not possible. Cos is never 0 while in denominator. That is x plus y is what? Cos x is equal to 0. Then we have written x is equal to 2n plus 1 into pi by 2, and belongs to z. So first we have to write the condition here to define this function, tan x plus y is equal to sin. We have considered this. So we have to write here x plus x, y, x plus y, all are not equal to 2n plus 1 pi by 2, right, and belongs to z. This condition is required to define this. X is not equal to 2n plus 1 pi by 2, y is also not 2n plus 1 pi by 2, x plus y is also not 2n plus 1 pi by 2. So we apply the formula addition. So what is sin x plus y? Is sin x into cos y plus cos x into sin y. We have derived it previously, right? Then this is what? Cos x, cos y. In cos, sign will be changed. We get minus sin x into sin y. Now we require the LHS in terms of tan. Now RHS also we convert into tan. So that is both numerator and denominator both dividing by cos x into cos y. And see here, cos x is not equal to 0, cos y is not equal to 0, and therefore cos x into cos y is not equal to 0 already given. So we write dividing by sin x cos y plus cos x sin y is divided by cos x into cos y. Similarly, denominator is also divided by cos x cos y minus sin x sin y is dividing by cos x into cos y. Dividing each term by cos x into cos y, and therefore we get tangent of x plus y is equal to each term dividing by cos x into cos y. So here sin x cos y upon cos x into cos y plus cos x sin y upon cos x into cos y dividing by here cos x cos y upon cos x into cos y minus sin x sin y upon cos x cos y. Right, is equal to, see here cos y cancel, here what is cancel, cos x cancel, here cos x cos y cancel, that will remain 1, and here no way. Now sin upon cos, sin x upon cos x, that is tan x. What is here, plus sin y upon cos y, so tan y divided by, this is 1 sin upon cos, that is tan x, and this is tan y. So we get the formula of tan x plus y. Right? This is the formula of tan x plus y. Now we derive the formula of tangent of x minus y. It's very simple. So we have to replace y by minus y in this formula and apply the even odd function to get tan x minus y. So replace y by minus y in, we say this is number 1 in 1, and we get here, so we get the formula of tangent of x minus y is equal to tan x minus tan y upon 1 plus tan x into tan y, because we apply the even odd function, properties of even and odd function. Tangent of minus x is equal to minus tan x, odd function. Remember this. Now we derive the formula of cot x plus y. Now we derive cot x plus y. So again we write cot is a ratio of cos and sin. So cos x plus y upon sin x plus y. So here's denominator is what, sin, and therefore sin x is 0. We remember this. If sin x is 0, then set of zeros of sin function. So what is it? X is equal to n pi. So here sin x is non-zero required, then x is not equal to n pi. So we must write here x, y and x plus y are not equal to n pi and belongs to z. This is the required condition to define the cot x plus y. So again we write the addition formula cos x plus y, that is cos x into cos y minus sin x into sin y. With plus sign we get minus sign. In sign remains same, but it is function is sin x into cos y plus cos x into sin y. So this LHS sign is cot, so we have to convert into cot, and to convert into cot, each term divided by sin x into sin y. As sin x is non-zero, sin y is non-zero, sin x into sin y is non-zero number. So we dividing by sin x into sin y. So cos x, each term divided by sin x into sin y minus sin x sin y divided by sin x sin y. Here in another also same, sin x cos y divided by sin x into sin y plus cos x sin y divided by sin x into sin y. Write this equal. Now simplify this. So see here, what is cancelled? Sin x sin y. No, nothing cancel here. Cos upon sin, cos x upon sin x, cos y upon sin y. That is, cos upon sin is cot. So you get cot x into cot y. So here, this sin x cancel, sin y is cancelled. You get minus 1 divided by. Here this sin x is cancelled. So what will remain? Cos y upon sin y. That is cot y minus. Here sin y is cancelled, cos x upon sin x is plus cot x. Plus sign here, so you get plus. Right? Cos x upon sin x is cot x. So this is your formula of cot x plus y. Right? Now replace, so this is number 2. So replace y by minus y, we get cot of x minus y. Replace y by minus y in this formula, so we get cot x minus y is equal to what? Cot x. Here cot minus y minus 1 upon cot of minus y plus cot x. Right? Replace y by minus y, and therefore we get cot x minus y. Right? Only sec and cos are even function, remaining are negative, and so minus sign will be out. The cot of minus y will be minus. It will be written as minus cot x into cot y minus 1 upon here minus cot y, cot of minus y, that is minus cot y plus cot x. Right? We take minus sign common here, minus common. So we get cot x into cot y plus 1 upon minus sign also common here. We get cot y minus cot x. This minus sign is cancelled. So finally you get cot x cot y plus 1 upon cot y minus cot x. This is the formula of cot x plus y. Sorry, cot x minus y. Only sign will be changed. See the both formula, minus plus, then you get minus plus here, and minus here, then plus and minus. Now we can derive the trigonometric function for the multiple angle, that is 2x, 3x, etc. So first we derive the trigonometric function for the multiple angle. Angle 2x, 3x. Now first we derive the formula of number 1 sin 2x. Right? The sin 2x. So we know the addition formula, sin x plus x. So what is sin x plus y? The sin x plus y is equal to, we have already derived, this is sin x into cos x plus cos x into sin x. So both terms are same, like term. The addition of these two is 2 sin x into cos x. Right? The sin 2x is equal to, you get 2 sin x into cos x. Now we also convert into 10. Again we write sin 2x is equal to 2 sin x into cos x upon 1. So we put the identity here. For 1 is equal to, we put the identity in terms of sine and cos. So cos x, 1 is equal to, we write cos square x plus sine square x, right? So here we have to convert into 10, then dividing by what? Cos square. So each term dividing by cos square. Numerator and denominator both dividing by cos square. So we write each term dividing by cos square x, sin x, cos x, whole divided by cos square x upon cos square x plus sin square x whole divided by cos square x. Each term dividing by cos square x, and therefore you get sin 2x is equal to, so see here 2 sin x into cos x. Cos square x will be written as, we write cos x into cos x, right, in numerator, and denominator is what? Cos square x upon cos square x plus sin square x upon cos square x, we separately, and therefore sin 2x is equal to, now this cos x cancel, so what remains? Sin x upon cos x into, and 2 also, and 2 sin upon cos, that is tan x. What is cos square x upon cos square x cancel, you get 1 plus sin square upon cos square x, that is tan square x. So this is another formula in terms of tan x. Sin 2x is equal to 2 tan x, 1 plus tan square x, right? Now we derive the formula for cos 2x. So again we write cos 2x is equal to cos x plus x. We apply the addition formula cos x plus y here. So cos x into cos x plus sin, you get minus sin here. Sin x into sin x, and is equal to, you get cos square x minus sin square x. This is cos 2x, right? One formula. We convert this into sin square by using the identity, and this sin square into cos square, that is cos 2x can be expressed in terms of cos only, and cos 2x can be expressed in terms of sin x only. So we write apply the identity. What is cos square x? So we get 1 minus sin square x. Cos square x is equal to, we write 1 minus sin square x minus sin square x, and therefore you get 1 minus 2 sin square x. This is another formula of cos 2x in terms of sin only. Cos 2x is also written as 1 minus 2 sin square. Cos 2x is also written as cos square minus sin square x. Right? Now also we write cos 2x in terms of cos 2x. In above formula, put sin square. Here we write only 1 minus cos square x, identity. Right? Sin square x is equal to, we write 1 minus cos square x. Simplify this. 1 minus 2 minus minus plus 2 cos square x, and therefore you get 2 cos square x. 1 minus 2 is minus 1. So this is another formula of cos 2x in terms of only cos x. The three formula of cos 2x in terms of cos and sin, in terms of sin, and in terms of cos. Now we convert into tan. The cos 2x is equal to, again we write the first formula cos square x minus sin square x, and denominator is not given, means it is 1. Always 1. So put 1 identity for 1 in cos and sin. So cos square x minus sin square x upon, we write this is what? Cos square x plus sin square x. So numerator and denominator both dividing by, numerator and denominator both dividing by what? Cos square. We have to convert into tan. So the denominator must be cos. So dividing by cos square x. Each term dividing by cos square x. So cos square x upon cos square x minus sin square x upon cos square x whole divided by cos square x upon cos square x plus sin square x upon sin square x. Right, therefore, the cos square x upon cos square x is 1. Sin square upon cos square is tan square x. Whole divided by cos square x upon cos square x is 1. Sin square upon, sorry, here cos square is required. The sin square upon cos square is tan square. So you get another formula of cos 2x. Okay, now we are going to derive the formula for tan 2x. The next formula, tan 2x. Tan 2x is equal to, we write sin 2x upon cos 2x. We have already derived sin 2x and cos 2x in terms of tan x. So what is sin 2x? Is 2 tan x upon 1 plus tan square x whole divided by cos 2x. What is cos 2x in terms of tan x? So 1 minus tan square x upon 1 plus tan square x. Very simple, by adding the formula of sin 2x and cos 2x. Obviously, 2x is not equal to what? 2n plus 1 pi by 2. Remember here, 2x is not equal to 2x is not equal to 2n plus 1 pi by 2 and belongs to z. Then this function is defined. Now, obvious denominator of both numerator and numerator same, so this denominator will be cancelled, right? And therefore, what do you mean? 2 tan x upon 1 minus tan square x. That is your formula of tan 2x. Similarly, you can derive for the cot 2x. So put the reciprocal here. Put tan x is equal to 1 upon cot x. Here tan x square x is 1 upon cos square x and 1 upon cot 2x, and simplify to get the formula of cot 2x. Okay.